Hello, fellow Rebel Capitalist Substack subscribers. Hope you guys doing really well. Super excited to dive into the weekly wrap up. We got a lot to talk about. I'm sure you guys heard the CPI numbers were really high. That's for sure. A lot of that's obviously due to gas. So, dare I say it's transient. And then we had the producer prices. That was sky high as well. We had interest rates go up, as you would expect, especially on Friday, way up. 10-year treasury up 12, 13 basis points in one day. That's a huge move for the long end of the curve. That's for sure. That's a huge move for any treasury, really. And then we have to start asking the question, is this inflation coming back? Are we going to re-accelerate? They're very similar to what we saw in 2021, 2022, where we peaked out at 9.1% on the CPI. And what does that mean for the dollar? Is this the end of the dollar? Is this the beginning of the treasury market blowing up, as so many people have predicted, in this doom loop where the higher interest rates, the U.S. economy can't afford that, and therefore the Fed has to come in and quote unquote print money, and they have to do yield curve control, and that just makes the inflation worse. That just puts more upward pressure on interest rates that they can't afford to pay, because the debt, not even the debt reduction, but the debt payments continue to go higher and higher and higher because the interest rates on the debt increases and the debt continues to increase, or I should say not just the debt, but the deficits continue to increase, which obviously makes the debt increase. And you guys have heard the story, right? And it just turns into kind of a vicious loop. So, and then also we want to go over India banning gold. Well, not really banning gold, but they're trying to reduce the imports of gold. And is it they're trying to or is it that they're trying to reduce the imports of gold? Or is it they're trying to reduce the export of dollars?